Being that lucky number 7 makes that 500. All right, there we go. Finally, got a nice boom on the 500 ticket. Ticket number 29, last ticket in the row. I've been looking for it. Finally found it. That's all right. I've been seeing a lot of people in Florida scratching their 500 ticket, and I guess that's what kind of made me get them today, because, like I say, this ticket hasn't been very nice to me, but they say seek and you shall find, and I found it, finally.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy VA Scratch King coming at you today, June 5th of 2020. And tomorrow will be 5 months for the channel. Started out January 6th. I don't know where I got the 7 from. I've been mistakenly saying that, so we'll take a look here in a minute. But again, Dirty South Scratcher, you definitely saw him earlier. Like I said, big shout out to him as he's approaching his 1 year anniversary for his channel. And he's been a loyal supporter of mine kind of early on from the jump, hailing from, of course, South Carolina. He scratches a few times a week, and always great content. He kind of reminds me of kind of like a big brother. So, like I said, very genuine, down to earth, and just like a wonderful soul. So if you haven't heard of him or you haven't seen him, he comes into the lives, and he talks a little bit, but he's just a humble and a little bit quiet and not out for himself. He's just here to truly scratch and to just share that experience. Not looking for trying to reach 10,000 or anything like that. He's just enjoying the ride, and I can truly sense that for him. But I know in my heart that he should definitely be higher than where he is right now. So if you can do me one, I rarely ask somebody to please go there, but again, if you could please just give him the courtesy to check his channel out. Of course, link will be down in the description below. And like I said, just a wonderful, good dude there. So shout out to him, aka Scratchavelli. But again, like I said, this is just, I'm gonna talk for a little bit, so you can click off if that kind of offends you for some reason. But this, of course, again, isn't no way to brag, but this is just to show that at 5 months, one day to go where we stand, a lot of times you'll hear me say that we're kind of pacing together, when honestly the hours have now kind of gone ahead since those two claimers. We were kind of neck and neck. Of course, 3,600 hours is 900 members. Those are the equivalent. So we'll do a little bit of grinding over the weekend to try to get this number up. I don't grind all the time, but sometimes when you get stagnant here, like I said, it's two things you could do. You can look within yourself, your channel, not to say you're the real mirror, but your reflection, and say, is there anything that maybe you can change up or do something that, not to say will appeal to others, but like because a lot of people hit that dislike button, they won't tell you why. So again, you just gotta kind of continue to stay true to yourself and your vision on what you want to see for your channel. But sometimes we do have to, well, I don't say have to, but we should make slight changes if that's what we want to do and see our channel grow. The other way, of course, is, like I said, is to get out there and grind and not wait for people to come for you, and actually go, drop things in their page, sign up, tell them you'll run their playlist, just multiple ways. And maybe if you hit up 10 people a day, maybe 2 or 3 will return the favor, maybe none. But like I said, that's those 2 or 3 or 4 every day. If you were to do it for a week, that's more than you may have had without doing it. So if you ever reach or see yourself being dormant or stagnant and you're getting a little frustrated, just look at one of those two things is what I would suggest. Like, is there something about your content that maybe you can change, or just get out there and grind in yourself and like extra tabs up here. So yeah, overall we're doing pretty good. I said June is when I think we'll hit those marks, but like I said, just going back here one more time, I think this will happen probably Wednesday. Calculations are right, because we're going to stream tomorrow, so that'll kind of add some hours there. And we've been averaging about 40 hours a day, so we'll probably hit this mark Wednesday. This one, Fingers crossed, I'll do some grinding, and maybe by the end of next week, we can have this one in the paint, and we can reach that first goal that most people kind of want to meet. So if we, of course, take a look, this is just normal stuff here on the channel, but this is where I've learned a lot to kind of come and peep some things here just over time. Default, of course, here in studio, 28 days. This is, if you already know, like I said, this is more towards catered towards some of the newer channels or people that don't even know about what's here. This default view, of course, without clicking on the tab, you see, of course, over the last 28 days what your views, watch time, and subs. And you can make some assessments here. Again, break this up. Even if it was 28 or 30, you know, that's about a little bit over 400 views a day. The subs, if you even click on the tab, you can hover over the chart and you'll see they'll tell you a day-by-day breakdown. And there's you can have a minus here. I had those a few months ago. So when I make my assessment on when I think I may or may not hit that mark, it's kind of coming in here and just looking at the historical baseline there. Again, if you want to like go into a more detailed view, of course, click on the see more and it'll break down all of these items by video, even if you want to see where the people are coming from, multiple things like that. So this is pretty good stuff. Again, this is over the last 28 days. Any menu in here, you can change it, of course, monthly, lifetime, etc., and get the same stuff. So there's some powerful tools that are, you know, within here. And just going back here, of course, like this, the early days, you know, I was no different than anyone else. I'm still no different than anyone else, but I've learned quite a bit. Oh, we'll go to views. See, we lost the sub if you saw it there. So my goals way back here that first month was, what can I do to maybe get views up to like 50 a day? Once I made 50, of course, it changed to 100 and then 200. Now I'm kind of around 250 or sometimes 300. So it's just trying to take some breaks and assess what you're doing. This spike was here over, I think we did a battle of the $20 ticket, and for some reason that took off. So if you can see some steady growth or you get stagnant periods again, maybe just reassess or reach out and ask somebody what they're doing. If you see some, I know Sock loves thumbnails, and he's big on trying to analyze that. So that's one of his big things there. And he does a good job coming in here and seeing what time. Of course, when you go to your engagement tab, you have some items here. And then, of course, on the reach, this is kind of course, with your audience that's up there. This is where you get some more down to earth things based off if you've made playlists, if you made end cards or things for people to click on. Again, just some more specific stats there. And then, of course, your audience, to see kind of what hours for the people that, of course, are members of your channel. The heat, it's like a heat map to show you when they're up. This, of course, is going to be in your time, your local time here. So there's just so much in here that if none of you have, not to say none of you, but if you've not ever checked this out or had a chance or didn't even know it was here, I highly suggest to just come get a little bit familiar with the capabilities on what you can and cannot see here. And you'll learn quite a bit about your channel and maybe be amazed. So again, my apologies to everyone that, stuck around and kind of huffing and gruffing. But like I said, I definitely just wanted to thank all of you, everyone that kind of made this happen. It's early, like I said, but I think we'll reach that milestone this month, knock on wood, unless something crazy happens. But I definitely couldn't be here without any of you. Could have not ever reached this point or continue to kind of have that inside feeling to want to grow. A lot of us have lived with that chip on our shoulder, that competitive edge. Sometimes it gets the best of us through sports or whatever activities in life, that we grow up or kind of take on that moniker. But like I said, just use it for few to, like I said, don't compare yourself to anyone else if you can help it. And just try to be the best you can be for your channel, your members. And like I said, just know that there's some things in here that may also be able to help propel you a little bit there and make some guesstimations. Or like I said, if you cool off here or for some reason you start trending down on something, especially here, if you ever see where people are leaving every day, I guess Let me go. Sorry, I think I had a period where we had a slight dip here. We lost 7. Um, slow period there in March, and this is when I found out about. I mean, I knew this tab was here, but I didn't come to it. And this was around the period where I started looking at myself a little bit and changing things up. People that's been around to know, they know, I started doing some things differently. And like I said, that's all, not all because, but a lot of that was because I saw some things through self-reflection and just made those changes and benefited from them. And like I said, just thankful for the channel to be here and grow. But again, let me not belabor the point. Like I said, I don't know if I can edit any of that out. That's just straight talk, and I rarely do that kind of stuff. So again, I think we will hit our mark this month. So thank you all for continuing to support me. And again, we're gonna go in a minute to show the tickets that we'll have Saturday, which is of course tomorrow. It'll be the book of these Power Shot tickets, similar to I think Pennsylvania, but again, 3 of these top prizes have fallen. I know one in Hampton Roads hit a month or 2 ago. I know Kiana hit me to that as well. But here on the front, of course, it's just like Pennsylvania. You won't see this many oh, you will see that many multipliers, but not wins. But down here, of course, we're looking for. Let me zoom in a wee bit. We're of course looking for this stack of cash on ours. We do have a back scratch, which of course 3 instant ways to win. Moneybag Yo gets the prize for that spot instantly. Is the 5x multiplier, and of course the cash vault gets all 5 of these prizes. So 40 tickets a pack for us here, $200 pack. And again, this announcement will go out sometime shortly here. I'm gonna run out to the store. You see the time right there. I ain't going to sleep today, but I'll run out to the store and get 3 low boy tickets. This video will have a survey at the end, and we'll describe that when we get back in a minute. So again, let's go ahead and run out and get those tickets. All right, so we're back from the store. Actually went to 7-Eleven, cashed one of those hundo tickets we had from the other day, and picked up the 3 tickets that we need. So first up here is the Mega Money Multiplier. Match any of your numbers to either winning number and of course win the prize for that spot. If you win the prize, you can also scratch the multiplier, or you should actually, and win either 2x or 5x, or of course no multiplier there. So this of course is option number 1. Again, we just want to see if anyone wants to get in on a group play. Let's see, first up we need 13-8, and we're just trying to see how the tickets play, and of course what book to buy. Like I said, the next few Saturdays we'll see how it goes. Just want to come in and do some books of low boys each Saturday. Should never take longer than an hour. And when we get to the end here, I'll explain kind of what I've been thinking about. All right, so 13 or 8 doesn't look like we have either. Let's see what our multiplier would have been. 5x. Ooh, would have been nice. So again, this is option number 1. Let's go and see what our second ticket is. 50,000 big game, went up to $50,000. Check the prize. Well, actually, my bad. Let's look at the odds in case you guys are wondering. So on that first game, they're shown right there. Break even 1 in 4.28. Top prize just slightly south of 1 in 1.5 million. This one's a little bowled up. So this one is a simple match game. Reveal a star to win 10 times the prize. Reveal the word big to win 5 times the prize. This one's, I think, it's been out a few months. Hadn't played this one in a while. Okay, so we need a 13 or a 7. We'll do 1 column at a time. 1 off there. Another 1 off. We got 13, not 12. And last chance is coming up. Nope. Alright, so no luck there. And then our last game is our newest $2 ticket. Again, we didn't have the $1 and $2, but again, they had these in today. Got two, but again, we're just scratching one here to see how they play. Oh, actually, don't forget that second game. There's the odds there. Ooh, worse. 1 in 4.69, but the top prize odds are better, slightly north of 1 in 1.1 million. This again is the newest $2 ticket. Just came out on Tuesday, so less than 5 days it's been out. Symbol game, actually, symbol hunt. Reveal that lightning bolt or a cloud to win the prize shown. 3x is the multiplier, and the tornado wins all 12 prizes. Before I forget here, these are the odds on this game. 1 in 4.37, and then just south of 1 in 1.5 million for that top prize. So let's do some symbol hunting here. This will be option number 3. And the thing is, some of these books are not coming, so we may have to go with option number. All right, there's a storm cloud, so we do have a hit today. This is a weird morning already. All right, let's see what we got. Nothing there. Sorry, I didn't do the cha-cha slide to bring it up. All right. Wow, $15 on a $2 ticket. That's not playing these little boys. But again, I actually got I did get $100 in tickets. I had 2 of the 30s, one each. The Millionaire Maker, I had 30, left it in the car. The Extreme Millions didn't hit anything. This of course makes $80, and then the rest, we got a $10 version of this ticket, which was a dud, and then $10 of these low boys. We'll scratch the rest later. But the weird spot is, man, that's an H. We keep hitting on this win either 100 or 200. This is actually our last 4 times playing. This is 3 wins out of 4, which is crazy. That 7-Eleven I don't go to very often. It's by the post office though, the P.O. box that of course the channel has. So it's not a symbol hunt. Let's just see what we got here. I didn't expect to do this on the channel today, but let's get it in. This is a bowed up ticket too. Let me leave a coin up top. There we go. All right, let's see. 25 or 28, 35, 347, 26. Oh, we got a hit on 26. Actually, let's just do this one. Oh, 200 out the gate. No need to scratch all of that other crazy stuff. So, wow, that's $200. THN. Man, 200. Didn't expect that this morning. Man, we have been hot. Now, like I said, I hope everybody heats up out there. I really, really, really do. 200. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. So again, this is a smorgasbord of a video. I do apologize. But like I said, I'm happy that we, fingers crossed, will reach that milestone within the next few weeks, and the lives hopefully will be a little bit better. I don't have to do that backdoor stuff. But again, if you don't mind, hit that button right here. That survey should stay up just a few seconds, and then let me know, not for this Saturday tomorrow, but next Saturday, which one of these big or low boy tickets would you want to see? This again, the Mega Money, the first one that we scratched, is option 1. The 50,000 big game ticket. This one's bowed up, unfortunately. Sorry about that. That's option 2. And then we had a $15 hit on a $2 ticket. The Cash Chaser, that's of course option number 3. Nice. So again, tomorrow we got, of course, the book, another symbol game, but we got the book of Power Shot tickets here. So I haven't sliced those up just yet. But what I want to say is that I've noticed the last few lives, again, we don't go live very often, usually just 2 times a month at the most for the new tickets, and if we have a contest or something like that. But and it's a blessed thing. The channel, of course, is growing, and I told some people on the side, you know, some things hit us how they hit us, when they hit us. You just don't have any choice. We have to try to control those things that are within our control, prepare as best we can for those things that come left and right. But again, the lives are getting a little bit more action or traction too. When it was small, 18, 22, definitely I can get in and out, pause, look left and chat and do all of those kind of things. I think we hit 30 something consistently last stream, which maybe that was because the premiere was right after. I'm not sure. We'll play it by ear. This being the first one going back to our original Saturday at noon, I don't know what to expect, but I did notice when I rewatched that, not just the comments where people are like, hey man, scratch, and I get it, but as I take those guesses down for the giveaway at the end, um, it's not anyone's fault. I just, of course, have to take the time to write down the names and the amount. So we're going to go back to our old style, and we will do that in this video right here. So this will be the entry into the contest tomorrow. And again, it may change in the future, but at least for the next 2 to 4 weeks, what we're going to do is it's just strictly a $25 gift card of your choice. It's still the same purpose. Whoever gets the closest to guessing what the total amount won will be each week. No multiple guesses, so if you scroll up or down and someone's already taken that guess, then unfortunately you got to make another guess. And I know it's tough with low boys unless we do the dollars or three, because these amounts are going to end in a 5 or a 0. But the closest without going over, meaning that there's no way to be a tie or multiple winners, is what we're going to do. These guesses will be cut off at 11 a.m. Tomorrow, Saturday, and that will give me enough time to finalize and validate that list, and that will be the official list. No more guesses will be taken after that point, and I apologize in advance, but we got to try to keep it fair. And so again, if you don't watch this video and you drop in the live, like I said, still love you, but just be ready for next week to do the same thing. We'll drop the video midday the Friday before with the book, yeah, as long as we go ahead, we'll know by midweek what book gets the win on the survey. So that's how we'll do it the next few weeks. So like I said, excited for the channel growth, the community as well. And like I said, just keep doing your thing. I mean, like I said, stay safe. Dirty South Scratcher. Like I said, if you guys don't mind just hitting this channel up, link is in the description as well. But like I said, just keep within your wheelhouse and your strengths. That's of course what you're comfortable with. And if you don't mind recognizing some of those things that you may need to work on, then those are the things that'll make you a little bit better too. And that goes with life. Because when life throws you a curve, if you're only used to like handling things one way and you're not able to like adjust and pivot, accordingly to the situation, same with a YouTube channel, I think that's when you get a little bit stressed and frustrated. And like I said, it is understandable because we're all humans and we all do things a certain way. So like I said, what's best for you, your family, your time, your money, your budget, your situation. So just keep doing your thing. Like I said, everybody's doing their thing, and that love is definitely spreading around. So I've been getting fun mail out a little bit more frequent. Some to like cheer people up, some to people that have asked, and but I don't want to flood it, the VA tickets, and then we just see 20 people scratching Virginia tickets like in 1 or 2 days. So that's why I try to spread it out. Like I said, so just be on the lookout. Like I said, email is always in the description, va.scratch.king@gmail.com. So if by chance you ever wanted something to be sent from Virginia, then we can queue it up and get that stuff out accordingly. So again, I thank you all, especially those that have sat with me, not only through today, because this is a video. This is probably I rarely do it where I just talk too much. I know I talk a lot, but I think I have been talking most of the day today, and I know these are the videos that don't get a lot of retention time, and so no worries there. Like I said, the effectiveness for me is always to try to get through to the people that care or that kind of need that help or the tip for these kind of videos. It's if you click off because I'm not scratching it, I get that. Like I know that's not what maybe you came here to see, but for the ones that kind of heard something in here or a message that they thought hit home or something like that, and it's in a negative way, Didn't mean to offend anybody, like I said, but you know, we're hopefully all adults here, and we know that nothing's directly targeted towards anybody. It's just always going to be opinions and some common sense stuff, and then you know, just trying to just give some things that I've learned so that you may not make those same pitfalls, or you learn about some things earlier in your growth of your channel than I did. That's all we in life we try to do, is reach one, teach one, and share that knowledge, but not to be too pushy with it. So always, again, always still feel free to reach out to me with questions. I got to get better at checking that Gmail a little bit more often, but I do check it a few times a day, and I'll get better at kind of checking it more and more as I get more emails. So again, I did say this was going to be a group play, whichever video or whichever game wins here. So right now it's wide open. We'll start off with 5 spots, $40 each. The only person I have down for certain is Kiana Clayton. So I know she wants to get in, and so that means we got 4 spots left, and I'll just fill in whichever ones don't get filled up. So whatever game has the most votes by Monday, Tuesday-ish, whenever it slows down, that'll be the book, and I'll drop that like at the end of a video just to announce it, and we'll get that book prepped and set up for, of course, same thing next Friday to do another video asking what book we want to scratch next. And I think for the low boys, which are all 200 here in VA, you know, that gives me enough time to run to Woodbridge if I need to find that book, and it also gives us enough time to let people join or participate if they want to. So PayPal info is there as well. Try not to just send it. Just send me an email and make sure that the slots are open. Once no slot other than Kiana's is filled up. So again, but it's been a long video. Like I said, what we got ahead of us next week is a lot of books. I got to put those books that have been pre-recorded out there. I got to do some voiceovers because what I was talking about is kind of outdated now. So no worries there. We'll edit those things and get those out. 3 books. I think it may be 4. 4 now. Yeah, I did just scratch the 4th one the other day. Well, we did this one on the channel. Oh yeah, so the 4th book is actually this $5 version. I had a book of those. So we got 4 books coming at you. I think 220s, 130, and then of course this 5. But be on the lookout for those next week. That's what's ahead, and maybe potentially one more fun mail session. So I'll slide the books to the right for that. But again, like I said, just a little bit of static on the inside at all of the wonderful comments that people are leaving, and like I said, it means a lot. So again, let me get on up off here, because the way I'm talking here, I can't edit. This is just kind of like real talk today, and just a little bit about how I feel. So again, thank you all tremendously from the bottom of my heart to yours. Like I said, just really here just to help in any way that I can, and just to continue to grow this channel, of course. So stay safe, take care of yourselves, and until next time, enjoy your week, take care of yourselves, your family, and be safe. Peace.